Hi, I'm Carissa Fernandez Bolte, and this is for my midterm. And we are going to go over different speech acts, and we are going to be answering 3 different communication fundamentals. So the first one is, what is ethics? We'll be going over that. So ethics, to me, when I think of it, I always think of ethics as credibility. It is what makes the person credible to speak about a certain topic, what makes them knowledgeable about it. It is a Greek word for ethic. And also, it's like, how I think of it is like when it is like a author and they put like best-selling on front of the book. It shows that they are a credible source. Or I think of it as like somebody who's talking about fitness and they are like a cycle instructor. So that is like how I would define it. I think for credibility, like in my sense, it's like when my nursing students talk about like nursing school and they're like credible about it because they actually are attending it. But like if I talked about it, it would be weird, like because I know nothing about the topic, being a psychology major. So, and then my next question is, what is accommodation? And I really like learning about this topic. I thought it was interesting because we use it so much, yet we don't even realize it. It's like we tend to speak ways that are similar in our like social group. So it's like I have different groups of friends. I have like my work friends, and we talk very differently. I work at Starbucks and we talk about coffee and we use the same like slang. We'll say like slay and stuff like that. And I wouldn't say that in my normal friend group. I feel like at Starbucks we say little slang words more and we talk about certain topics, and I feel like even like my voice changes like when we're talking to each other. We're like more upbeat and stuff like that. So, and it is like changing my speech habits too. It's like I feel like I said, like I'll say certain words more with Starbucks. And also I realized it also when I'm like at the register, I feel like I like to show respect to people by changing my voice. I'm a lot friendlier and kinder. I have a bigger smile on my face. And when I'm just talking to my friends, I'm more just like casual, having normal communication in which I don't have these aspects in my daily communication habits. Like when I'm talking to my mom, I don't say words like slay to her. She would not understand. Okay, my next one I'm going to be talking about is, what is sarcasm? And I always felt like I grasped this concept because I use it so much. Everyone always says I'm sarcastic. However, I felt like I really learned more about sarcasm. And it is when it targets a specific person or something that is personified, and it's used to share context in the same way. So it's like, it's with one individual. It's like they will understand the sarcasm, and it is because it's not generally like a societal construct. It is like a social, it's when you pick out a certain social construct in which everyone does, but you make a statement that is the opposite of it. And I feel like an example would be like when I arrive at work and I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm so happy to be up at 5 a.m. Like, no one wants to be up at 5 a.m. It's just like a social construct in which nobody is up at that time, so people know it's a joke. Also at Starbucks, no one wants to be there at 5 a.m. But we make jokes that we are so excited to be up and serving coffee to angry customers at 5 a.m. because of sarcasm. And they understand my sarcasm because they're in the same boat as me. They can understand what I'm saying. They understand the joke because they make the same jokes, and also they don't want to be up the same way that I don't want to be up. But if I made that joke with my like friends, they wouldn't know if I was telling the truth or not. Like if they wouldn't be able to understand if it's sarcasm. It's like when you make that sarcastic joke that no one understands. That's like why sarcasm is like an individual joke between a certain person or a certain group of people.